What is up, guys? FailAtGaming here, and this is my 2021 to 2022 setup. Alrighty, so we're going to just start off here a little shaky, not going to lie. So we've got this monitor right over here. It's a 27-inch curved scepter monitor. This is going to be kind of just like a video where I just show off everything I have in my setup, where it's gone, where I plan to be by the end of next year. Alrighty, we've got a Fifine mic. I don't know the exact model and everything. I'll put it in the description. I paid around $25 for that, and it's been absolutely perfect for everything I need. Right here, we've got a really cheapy, on-brand webcam that cost me $25, and the ring light also is from Walmart, I believe for $15. Absolutely perfect little duo for any sort of stream, face cam, anything. Let's go to peripherals here. We've got a Razer Black Widow keyboard and a really old Logitech mouse with this absolutely just... It's cheap, but it's really good for a mouse pad. It's a UTech Smart or something. I don't know. It's got RGB around it. Also, peeped 3DS. We've got a green screen right here, yet to be set up, but very much planning to do so. Got Turtle Beach headphones. This is a keyboard that I like to use for my Xbox, which is down there. Monitor I'm using is a 24-inch curved Samsung monitor. And an iBuyPower little mouse that I found at Goodwill for about $8. RGB around the room. Very cool. Set that all up. We've also got RGB on the desk. One strip going around. And one strip underneath the desk. By the way, cable management is for chumps. Don't come at me. This is about as good as it can get. Right there we've got the desktop. Not very powerful, but it does pack a 1650 in it. So, you know, pretty cool. We've got the Telerex, I believe. You know, gaming chair. We got the lumbar support. Hype. We got a headrest right here. In the back, you know, we got the Supreme Duraflame little brick right there. This is kind of like a little shelf where I keep random shit. Got Pokemon cards. Let's go down a little bit. We've got two GoPros in here, or two GoPro types. A bunch of little different camera things. Little mouse, some games, and then at the very bottom, some other stuff. Bringing it over to the left side of the setup, we've got awesome internet stuff. You know, I got a Netgear router. Absolutely has improved my internet speeds tremendously. We've got the Hot Wheel collection right above the whole setup. Absolutely love that as well. I've been working on that. And probably like coolest thing I have, besides, you know, all my other stuff, an Xbox Series X mini fridge. I did a whole video on this where I unboxed it and all that. So if you want to really go in depth, go over there. But I mean, this thing has been on the eco mode. Holds, I think we did a test and it was like 8 rock stars. But, you know, I've got some candy right here that I like to keep cold. This button turns off top lights. Come on, camera, focus. This button right here turns off the logo. You don't really need to have it plugged in, but it's still cool. Yeah, so this, like I said, is kind of showing where I came from and where I plan to be. Before I had this monitor right here, I was using a small TV that I picked up from Goodwill for like $15, and there's that. Pretty cool. And I also had an office chair. Get the fuck out of here. I had an office chair with these little bad boys on it. So that's really cool. But yeah, you know, this is my setup where I'm at. Obviously, I stream perfectly fine. I can make videos perfectly fine. There's not a whole lot else to add, honestly. But if I had to kind of just name off a few things I'd like to improve on in the future, maybe by the end of next year, definitely want to upgrade desk size. Here, I'm going to sit down in the chair real quick. Yeah, that's comfort, baby. I want to upgrade my lighting. So instead of having the ring light, I want to have 2 of the Elgato like key lights right there and right there. give a lot more even lighting. This is kind of like a desk POV, what you can see. Okay, let's bring you up to my height. There we go. So, I mean, you got the RGB going. Boom, boom, boom. Ring light right there. More stuff right there. If you look underneath the desk, again, cable management, shut the hell up. Got the original Xbox. Not the original Xbox, but you know, Xbox One. We got my PC right here. Let's get a little closer. And right here you can see a motherboard that is soon to be going into my PC. This is pretty much just to switch it over from AMD, which is what I'm running on, to Intel because I've got a few i5 processors kind of just sitting around. And, you know, I'd like to use them. But I'd like to fill out the Hot Wheels wall a little bit more. Maybe get down to right about there, kind of ish. I think that'd be cool. But there's not a whole lot I'd like to upgrade. Maybe a different Xbox, only because this one's starting to run slower, and I have a crazy big project in mind later on, and I'd love to be able to part that thing out and use that. But yeah, also maybe getting another, like a larger monitor right here, and using that for kind of a chat monitor, whatever. But like I said, those are all bigger things that I'd like to do by the end of next year. But right now, I'm very happy with where I'm at. And, you know, I don't see a problem with it. And I've mentioned this before in my videos, but my entire channel is kind of based around the idea of being a budget setup. And I kind of pride myself in that. And this thing has been about as budget as you can get for a stream setup that can stream at 60 frames per second if needed. And on average does 30 frames per second at, I want to say like 1080p perfectly, barely missing any frames at all. But if we open up OBS really quick, I'll let you guys see my stats that I have on it. Let's just set down the mic. Also, yeah, the mic is hooked up through an arm that kind of goes right there. So as you guys can see, let's get in closer. We'll full screen it. Right up there, not a whole lot of space in it. I want to say about 500 gigabytes is what I have for my hard drive. But if you look right there, 30 frames per second, 4.5 average time. And out of 836 frames, we've missed 2. So, you know, we do pretty good. CPU is sitting at a steady, not really steady, but, you know, right around 30 to 32%. Oh, okay, so it jumped up to 34.7. Back down to 33. So it's kind of, it's a little bit everywhere. But, I mean, this thing is pretty good for streaming. And like I said, don't really run out of stuff. Giving a thumbs up to YouTube. Let's go. But yeah, you know, I feel like this is a good setup for where I'm at. And I just want to thank you guys for helping me get to the point where I can buy some of this stuff using the AdSense revenue that I get from my channel, which it's, I don't know how to explain it. I love it so much. I love being able to do YouTube. Even as a small creator, I love being able to do it and see that I have people enjoying my content, continuously coming back and watching it. You know, it's just a nice feeling to have that. So yeah, you know, thank you. And even though my channel started off as a Minecraft channel, and I've definitely moved on from it, it's nice to also see that Minecraft has hit like 1 trillion views on YouTube. And for me to be able to say, like, oh yeah, like I at least did like 1.3 million views of that. Like, that's just crazy to me. I don't know. At this point, I'm just rambling. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching not only this video, but all of my other ones. If you like this video, please leave a like. You could leave a dislike, but it doesn't really matter anymore. They removed the button like a bunch of dum-dums. Yeah, you know, if you have any questions, want to let me know something, literally anything, leave a comment down below. I read every single comment, so it's always nice to see. And yeah, you know, if you really like this content, want to see more of it, or just want to stay caught up with me, definitely subscribe. I would say it's worth it, but you know, everyone has their preference. It's whatever. I'm not sad. You're sad. And yeah. See you later. See you later, you little chump. You little silly duck. You little friggin' mongoose. You little...